Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back. Let me root for the home team.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Fantasy Basebrawl. I'm Naz. No inning today. As a matter of fact, unfortunately, there's not going to be a lot of innings for quite some time. I've got really no other choice. I'm going to have to put this show, if you want to call it that, on an indefinite hold. Unfortunately, there's just no way to get around it. My computer is either something happened to it, making all these other videos, because I admit it requires a lot of processing power. Maybe my computer overheated, something to that effect. When I first started doing this, it took me about an hour to process a 1 hour video. When I made my Bant deck the other day, that was about an hour and a half. That took, no joke, almost 6 hours to process. At that point, I decided, okay, I can't make these long videos anymore. I'm going to have to cut it down to about 30 minutes. Yesterday's Erebos deck was roughly 40 minutes, just under 40. I think it was 39 minutes. That still took 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours that I can't use my computer for anything else. But more importantly, I'm worried that if I keep using my computer to process videos, if it's not running at optimum and I'm overheating it or I'm doing whatever to it, I'm going to lose the whole computer. So my computer currently is 5 years old, which is, a dinosaur for a computer. So unfortunately, either I can put out a video once every blue moon, or I'm just going to have to put it on indefinite hold. And I've elected for the latter for now. And it's a shame. I was having a lot of fun making these and trying to entertain anybody who might be watching. I know I'm not as big as these channels right here. And if you liked my channel, I'm sure you'll like these channels too. So go give them a watch. But unfortunately, like I said, it's just not. What's the word I'm searching for? It's not from a logistical standpoint. It's just not feasible to keep doing this. And also because there's a risk. I run the risk of blowing out the computer every time I process one of these videos. So, as I mentioned the other day, I've got a new job. They're not starting me off with a lot of hours. So I'm going to try to get that underway. Hopefully they'll start giving me more hours. And because for the longest time I was just doing gig work. And so just, lately I was trying to find a quote unquote a real job. I thought I'd found, a job that would give me at least, part-time hours. And really, realistically, I'm only going to get about, if I'm lucky, 10 hours a week for now, which is still nothing. I'm still going to have to supplement with gig work. But a lot of things in my life have changed. I need to come up with more money for, how I'm living. And I just don't have the money to just buy a new computer right now. Otherwise I would do it. If I really thought I could charge it to a credit card and pay it back later, I would do that too. But I just don't think that'd be financially responsible on my end. So, I'm just going to have to call it, temporarily quits for now. Just it's indefinite. Hopefully maybe within about 2 months, I'll be back to doing this every day. And hopefully I don't lose a lot of subscribers. But I just thought you all should deserve to know that's where it's at. I know that I probably made, I think, 5 or 6 new subscribers since I started. Like I said, I'm not a big shot. I've never let myself believe that. I would have liked to have one day become a big shot. That would have been great. And have lots of, subscribers and people would talk about my videos. Like, that would have been nice. But unfortunately, that dream has to be put on hold for now. But I do appreciate your time, taking the time, to come and watch my videos and like them and subscribe and, offer your comments. So, but anyway, that'll do it for now. But, it was really fun. Hopefully like I said, hopefully in the next several months, I'll be back online making videos. But just for right now, it's just not logistically feasible. I can't afford to have my computer fully break. And that's all there is to it. So I hope we find you safe at home and have a great day. Thank you.
If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the old ball game.